The birth of Christ at the winter solstice, December 25th, Christmas. On the 21st day of December, the sun, whose days have been getting shorter since the 21st day of June, begins the winter solstice in the sign Capricorn, the 10th sign of the zodiac. The 3 days following were devoted by the ancients to religious rites. At midnight of the 24th, which is the beginning of the 25th, as the constellation known as the Celestial Virgin, or Virgo, the 6th sign of the zodiac, arose above the horizon, they chanted songs of praise, and it was then announced that the God of Day was born, that he would be the Saviour of the world from darkness, misery, and death. On the 25th of December, the Romans held a festival of joy, their solar festival, in honor of the birth of the God of Day. And the games at the circus began amid great rejoicing. This God of Day, the Saviour of the world, was the child of whom the Virgin Isis called herself the mother in that inscription on the temple of Sais, which said, "The fruit which I have begotten is the sun." This season, Christmastide, was celebrated not only by the Romans, but by the ancients of all times, when the Immaculate Virgin, Nature, Isis, Maya, Mary, was said to have given birth to the Son of Righteousness, the God of Day, the Saviour of the world. The birthplace is described differently by different peoples. The Egyptians speak of it as a cave or casket. The Persians said it was a grotto. The Christians claim it was a manger. In all the mysteries, however, the idea of each was preserved, for it was from the sanctuary or sacred cave that the initiate, the twice-born, the glorified, was born, and it was his duty to go out into the world to preach and to teach, and by the light of the truth which was in him, to comfort the sorrowing and distressed, to heal the diseased and lame, and to save the people from the darkness of ignorance and death. Steeped in commercialism, scholasticism, and the materialism of theology, the world makes light of these ancient beliefs. The sun is a symbol of the Christ, the central, spiritual, and invisible Son, whose presence in the body is to save it from dissolution and death. The planets are the principles which call into existence the appearance of the visible body as the physical universe, and while this physical body or universe shall last, the spiritual sun will make its presence felt. The solar phenomena were, therefore, indicative of the times and seasons when this Christ principle could best manifest itself to the consciousness of man. And the Christmas season was one of the important times when the sacred rites were performed in the mysteries.